טוב. בואו נראה את הסטארטרים חבר'ה. מה קורה? מדיטייט. גראולית. זה קשה. אני חושב שחסינות לגראונד תהיה יותר טובה. גם טראפינש יעזור לי הרבה יותר מכל שאר הפוקימונים שלי. טוב. The variety of Pokemon I get are actually pretty good. וואי, פליים פור, אין מספיק דברים. הבובות האלה. אין לי פה מספיק אפילו למשהו אחד. Don't in nature, the bold, thick fat bold. 5 hits. Okay. I have maybe 10 base speed if Pulsar speed be. Now it gets 4. My berry saves us. Okay, this is a good variety. Firestones. Another area gives me my 50 member, which happens to be a Meditite. Good Valerie doesn't choose him as my starter. This time my Meditite had the bug type hidden power, and my Houndour quickly evolves into Houndour. In a new full rest shop. purchase myself a Thorn in Psychic and an Heavy Light. Holding an Heavy Light to increase his bulk. I'm also telling my Meditate the return team. And enter to the battle against Roxanne. With my Heavy Light dropping, I have a good advantage, but he's not all alone. Expected to hit by a Wood Hammer, I swapping my Pseudo Voodoo, but he just rock throw. I think he doesn't even have Wood Hammer. With the Heavy Light, I can shrug off the hit just at a gust of wind. And he uses Tearful Luke, which can't even drop my physical attack thanks to my Hyper Cover. Allowed me to go for a free dig, and he withdraws Pseudo Voodoo back into his Aerodactyl, which if his ability can't hit by an Earthquake. He hits me for the Fog, increase my evasiveness, but fortunately with a 100 base attack already is a Trapinch. And the good fact that we actually learn Rock Slide at level 15. We can navigate a Reductor with a super effective Rock Slide and a Crunch respectively because we just use the Fog. It came in the Pseudo Voodoo again, which hits me for Feint Attack, doesn't get a crit, and allows me to dug off a hole and they withdraw it again into a Corsola. Fortunately, one hit gets the one shot, and they can connect it with a Bulldoze against Pseudo Voodoo. You do over half, but even with the speed drop, I don't actually know it without speed, and I don't wanna risk the crit. Meaning it's time to swap in Meditate, which hits by a neutral Feint Attack. And now I have super effective pure power boosted Force Palm, navigate the Pseudo Voodoo from the battle, leaving Roxanne with only her last Pokemon, a Larvitar. This is already knows Rock Slide, meaning I have to Force Palm now. I hit, and it does enough. Second badge acquired. I acquired myself the team for Flash. And in the Sherlock, I managed to capture myself. I can't believe this. A Shackle. He has a naive nature and his sturdy ability, preventing him to went down after one hit. With the opportunity to Sticky Web and Stealth Rock, Shackle can be a phenomenal Pokemon. Still quickly evolves into Cilio. Try to swap out versus a wild Pokemon, and he takes out my Trapinch. Meaning we lose the Trapinch, this my starter, a future Flygon, and more importantly, the Eviolite. Another route comes in. This time gives me Nuzlocke. I quickly capture. And do a little bit of training to my team. Including taught my Nuzlocke Leaf Blade and Swagger. I quickly pass the route. And rush and what adhere on the rest job. I think I can go around in an alternative strategy versus one. I told my Houndoom the Sunny Day ATM. They double check again if this shop also considers Solar Beam or Flamethrower, but it doesn't actually really need it. The plan is just pray and hope the mighty trainer here is one. It's time to do it. Just here and now. Unfortunately, the trainer I need to face is Flannery. And the Hound versus Hound mirror match is not what I wanna hear. I swap in my Celio, and his Houndoom uses Dark Pulse over and over again. A Brian almost gets the one shot, but I have to switch in. I think he locks in choice item, or maybe he doesn't have actually move which not dark or fire type. Meaning I can actually knock him out, and I unknowingly activate his flash fire ability, but the feint attack takes them out. He sends out his Combuscan, which is overall a pretty annoying opponent to deal with here. They have nothing to swap in. Swap in my Meditite, and he goes for a Focus Blast from nowhere. And then he uses a Hyper Power Fire Blast to demolish us. I swap in my Ponyta, use takedown, and he protects. Followed up by a Focus Blast, almost takes me out. I need pray and hope he misses a Focus Blast, and he does! Allow the Ponyta to take them out with takedown, and unfortunately for a self-O still. The problem, he has 2 more Pokemons. Thanks to Figfant, I can tank the Flame Burst from his Growlithe and with Celio. I swap in Shackle and he uses Morning Sun. Rock Throw do nothing to him. It's just a matter of PP stall these things down from all of his attacks. Finally, he started to Wild Charge. And they saw his opportunity, allowed him to take himself out with recoil and me put out to sleep. He finally goes down, sending in his Koalava. They're starting to increase his defense, followed up by a couple of hits from Flame Wheel. I left with all of my PPs and recently get burned, but I can use rest. I have only 3 more rest PP left, meaning I need to whittle him down with Struggle Bug. Koala doesn't get a crit by a tank that and use the first of my 3 rests. I recently comes to a position I have to rest again, and fortunately I do it this time on 6 HP. I have 1 more, but Shackle got a crit in the last moment and get knocked out immediately. It's allowed me to send out Houndoom and uses Flame Charge. And the Houndoom holds on 10 HP, uses Feint Attack, and finish the battle. That's when I did a good encounter. I go into the strong encounter area and pick up myself a Vaporeon. I know, not the best Pokemon overall, but I completely need it. You also got with Wish, Protect, Scald and Ice Beam on top of that. Fortunately for me, I have one more encounter to do here. But I have one more thing to do. I get myself an encounter being L-Kid. The electric type coverage can be really helpful, and fortunately for me, I can't complain that. Fortunately for me, now I can finally abuse my Pokemon well. Especially with a Leaf Stone, and immediately evolves Nuzlocke into a Shiftry. Unpreparedly, but the next opponent I need to face is Watson. And he leads with Raichu. I immediately go for Fake Out. and set up the sunny day. That means Thunder doesn't have a longer 100% accuracy, and this also means my shift tree is chlorophyll ability now will be activated, allowing him to outspeed Raichu and the Leaf Blade do a nice damage. Raichu go for Hidden Power Ice, which immediately reduced by my Yachi Berry, and next turn an extra sensory takes them out. If there are sunlight now, he sends in his Plusle, which I immediately Leaf Blade and gets the knockout. The sun fades though, meaning the time he sends in his Magneton, I have to swap out. I swap in my Vaporeon, which hits by a Flash Cannon on the switch. Thanks to his massive special defense, I can hold, and now I use a Protect, which reveals Magneton have a choice item intact, meaning I can really hit them with a Scald, which doesn't do a lot and also gets the burn, allowing me to tank the Flash Cannon, and it doesn't goes down to the burn. This one means one thing. Now I don't risk electric moves and really set up myself a wish. Tanking Magneton's another attack, and he don't goes down the burn. But he do after I use Protect and get half of my HP back in. Now sent in his Electabuzz, threatening me with a Thunder Punch, and meaning I switch to Shiftry. I lead first with a Fake Out, which annoyingly activates his Static, causing me a paralysis. A terrain boosted discharge do a lot, but thanks to the additional damage from Fake Out, Leaf Blade doesn't have to take them out, leaving just Electrode. He set up Reflect and can do it again, and I actually managed to hold the self-destruct, bringing the battle completely deadless. Gives me a lot of new evolutions like Silvio into Walrein and Elkid into Electabuzz. In another route, I find an unknown. Yeah, goodbye. Handum quickly learns Flamethrower. anything stop me to demolish all the things I saw here. Now, I finally managed to pick up myself an intimidate Pokemon in Tauros. Which started working up like crazy, but I successfully captured. Vigar doesn't evolve in this game, and it doesn't a good Pokemon without his evolution. Don't use a thing. מה מזה? משטרה.
אני לא רגיל שאני דופקת לך בנהלת.
כן.
חיים שלי.
טוסים.
חיבוק.
טוסים כאן.
תביא חיבוק, שלא כפכף אותך מול המעריצים שלך.
יאללה. זהו, חיבקתי אותך, את יכולה לשחרר ביי.
חיים שלי.
אני צריך מה קורה כאן? אבא פירמט לי את המחשב, לא יודע מה הוא עשה. איך קוראים לו? יו, ברח לי השם שלו. שיפטרי. שיפט. מה אבא שלי עשה לי פה? damn it, damn it, damn it. Now, because I have a choppleberry, yep! Here is the water move. And we still do ginormous damage. I have a Zen headbutt on him. Okay, I does have a Zen headbutt. Liquidation. It's probably fine. Why do so much damage in the sun? No! Okay, static. Static is good. Static is good. Bloated. I have chlorophyll and a choppleberry, but I think he's scarfed. Maybe. Rock tomb. Okay, that's pretty annoying. Okay, now we guarantee to outspeed us. We have a choppleberry, our starfberry. Giga tree? No, Magpie! Hitmonlee. Okay. You don't even hold. I'd have to try the double. Flinch! Superpower were choppleberry. No speed boost, no speed boost, no speed boost. Damn it. Starberry is this one. We still outspeed! Thank God! But he has another Pokemon being Hitmontop. I don't have any choice. I go for a Swagger. Hope he confused. But doesn't. Close combat devastates us. With his defense decreased, I go for Houndoom. I manage to connect a Fire Blast. And it does enough. The nightmare is over. I need my luck here. אקסטרה 10,000 קוינס. בטח עושים פה הפוך זה יהיה? עוד 5,000 שקל. זה. אוקיי, איבדתי 1,000 שקל. יש! הוא העלה לי את ה-IVs. אין לי מושג מה זה. אם יש לי TM'ים חשובים, עכשיו זה הזמן להשתמש בהם. וולי? Now, time to do my job. I sub the sun and his lead mill down seismic tosas. With the sun up, I stab sun boosted fire blast, missed a KO because of his thick feta body. The body gets the bird and the connecting the seismic toes. Next turn, a flamethrower can take out Miltonic, fortunately. Then he sends out an Hypno. I have to go for a Shadow Ball here. It doesn't enough, of course. And the activity Citrus Berry, but she uses a belly drum somehow. Spend a turn and allow me to take them out. Its bait out is Lunatone. I swap in my Warrain, and he immediately hits a Meteor Beam. I outspeed, go for a Brine, it doesn't take him out, and a terrain boosted Psyshock knocks me out. Allowed me to send out Houndoom for free, take out Lunatone with a Shadow Ball. Followed up by a Fire Blast 1-hit KO on Executor. And I connect Fire Blast once again versus the Stantler, and it's a 1-hit knockout. All the way to the win. If the choice is Lunatone or Executor, I know what I choose. It's simple, Lunatone is my choice here. Especially with the timid nature. A 2-turn move that rises special attack before attacking. אין לי את לונטון. doesn't tells me power here, but zoom. Okay, zoom lens. The fact I die in one hit is most not likely. My opponent here is 1 and his Premorane, which I know what it means. His Ludicolo misses his first Hydro Pump, allowed me to go for a Meteor Beam, and he misses his next one. Ma. And this look, allow me to rock polish for free. Now the rock polish I outspeed despite Swift Swim and take them out with a critical psychic. His Quillfish comes in, Psychic Wanidokos. Corsola, Earth Power almost gets the knockout, but we tank the Scald. And respawn with a Psychic, this time getting the one-shot. Then he sends out the Love Disc, and I don't have any more choice. I hit a Psychic, and thanks to the special attack boost from Meteor Beam, it actually does enough. Then he sends out a Seeking. I pray and hope Psychic enough to the kill, but he doesn't, and he uses knockoff, and it knocks me out. Goodbye, Lunatoon, you're absolute and hero. Handum came in, take out Sinking with a Shadow Ball, finish the battle against 1. With a sweet, sweet victory. Now, in the next place, I actually find Crobat as an encounter. Before the boss fight, which is really crazy, with insane speed stat. And with coverage, it can be really helpful later on. Like, Mons doesn't really have more HP. And now I have to scratch for a Hyper Potion in the field items. I pick up a Jolly Mint, but it doesn't... swap in Crowbat for Earthquake. And 2 Air Slash do a job. Then sends in Banette. Finish it with Phantom Force. And do ginormous damage in retaliation. He ends with a Rhydon, which knocks out my Crowbat. But I managed to take him out with Handum. I double check my berries. If I have a couple of them which can actually be useful, then heal me. Except that there may be a couple of orange berries. I don't find any potions. Before I need to face against Doom A Stalker. Good thing for me, uses bug type. Bad thing, I Life Orbed. And these Ariados go for a Toxic Threads next turn, which poisons us. We also have a bulky Pokemon in Shaco, which immediately knocks me out. Attempt 28. Here comes Neuroforce. In this attempt, I start my journey by picking up an Apom. I already have 6 budgets in my case. Trapinch can actually learn both Bulldoze and Rock Slide just before the next gym, which are absolutely perfect to both Watson and Winona early game. Which can be really very problematic. We face versus a lot of trainers later on, but we managed to take them out without breaking any sweat. We face off against Norman, and they start with a couple of tickles against his lead Melodunk. Dropping his attack hugely before swapping my minion for free. Especially after a defense curl, I can find a way him and then anchor him into the defense curl. That means Norman is a really good spot to swap in, and he's swapping Trapinch. Miltank just stay paralyzed twice, and a Bulldoze chunk. He stay paralyzed third time a row will allow me to hit with a special move in the mat slap to decrease his accuracy. But now I start to realize he has milk drink. A couple of Bulldoze and a mat slaps can knock him out, sending the Stuntler, which apparently doesn't even have Intimidate. I Bulldoze for free, do over half before I have to swap out into my Mainoon. I get huge damage on the switch, and I hope Spore can take him out after I outspeed with a Bulldoze. Fortunately I do, sending in Parry. Down low decrease Porygon's attack, and I can Thunder Wave him to prevent attacking, but Psybeam connects and a Parry gets us the first death of the run. Why Parry? Why? I outspeed now, Bulldoze hits Porygon, and he doesn't even do half. Psybeam on the other hand leaves me at 1 HP. I go for Mad Slap to get the range and maybe allow them to miss his attack. And he do! The Psybeam, he says, allowing me to Bulldoze Spur into oblivion, getting us the first gym badge. Okay, this is tough. You heal up all my Pokemon and actually poison my Trapinch. Fortunately for me, I does have a Pecha Berry. Then I find the best boy, Lileap. I capture my Lileap and start to train my Pokemon like a madman. Fortunately for me, it does have runaway, meaning I can risk with this apron to get hit by move, to don't get hit by any move. No! I replaced my shockwave. I have an alternative strategy. I purchased 2 AV lights. Both of them I attach to leap and droppings respectively, to increase his defense stat. Then I thought upon the Sunny Day TM in the place of Screech and Lirip Solar Beam in the place of Acid. Both dropping and Lirip holding evil lights to increase his bulk. This is just in case one he's the next gym leader I need to face. But nope, it's Flannery time. Meaning my strategy just ruined up. His lead Planida is a bit trickier to take out, even with the Eviolite Pokemon, but we managed. I used Deep versus his Undoom, but apparently he does have Dark Pulse already, means we're in deep trouble. Dark Pulse still do a decent chunk to Eviolite and Leap, and they try 2 hits with Ancient Power, but I get a crit and a flinch in respectable fashion, causing us to lose the run. Ah, l'ho setitando mi può. Oh my god. Okay. I pick up here a Cubone, another ground type, and kill a couple of Mons here. Just for a quick XP. improve. שלום הורים, מה המצב? אני שונא את המשחק הזה. אתה כבר בהארדקור מוד אתה. אני שונא את המשחק הזה, איכשהו אני לא מצליח לנצח אותו. הגעתי היום עד המחוז השישי. מה היה לי בסיבוב 17? אני לא מבין. אני לא מבין מה היה לי בסיבוב מספר 17. פתאום הסיבוב הזה יהיה הסיבוב המנצח. אבל עם אנקאונטר כאלה אני לא מאמין כל כך. אני צריך לאמן כאן. אוקיי, אני כבר זה טוב. סוויץ' אובר זה לא. אני מריץ את המשחק הזה ממש מהר. נשפע המזל שלי כל כך גרוע. כמעט כל סיבוב שאני עושה למשחק הזה. I am... Alright. Finally, good matchup. I think I stay in. I think I can... Yes! Gets the encore, man! The outspeed, but it doesn't matter. 2 hits, 30. These encore ends. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please. Yes. אני חייב לסיים עם השיט הזה. תגיד אורי, מתי נכנסת ללייב? וואלה, כן. רוצה... סליחה באמת על מה שהיה אתמול, זה כאילו... סידות. סוויפט. סידות תשתדרג אל נוזליף. No. Yes, yes, yes! Gotta like that. God's careful nature, I can't complain that. It's a phenomenal Pokemon. Shit. Boomerang goes to sturdy and this skill. Pikachu. Pikachu hits me with a priority fake out followed up by another priority in extreme speed. But the boomerang do the job. Mine does hit a swift, but the boomerang do the job once again. And this final Pokemon is being a Voltorb. Swapping Nuzlocke, he hits with Swift. A nature power consume Tri-Pack, which actually gets the freeze. And after he stays soft frozen and solid and frozen, a Stubble Feint attack do the job, granting us the gym badge. I can capture myself another encounter, this time being Talo, which have the awesome ability in Guts. And the move Facade. This is a crucial Nuzlocke change encounter. Not especially because he evolves into Swallow and Mara and Cuban into Marowak respectable. Larvitar quickly evolves into Pupitar. Trapinch recently learned Earthquake. Pupitar learns Dark Pulse. And they do a little bit of train, and Trapinch evolves into Vibrava in a phenomenal fashion. pick up some berries. Fight a couple of trainers. Most of them are really strong for this point in the game. And are absolutely perfect in this job if this job is inflicting status on my Pokemon. In this bridge we have to face the Aqua Grants and the Aqua Admin Shelly. With his speed boosting Sharpedo, holding the Focus Sash, but a priority quick attack and a discharge can knock him out. Pass myself this object. I pick up an Adamant Mints and a Sassy Mints, and also a new encounter. This time a Mawile, which has the awesome Intimidate ability. But here's the thing. I does have a ground coverage with Flygon, and Nuzlocke doesn't a good Pokemon without his Pickup. Meaning it's time to release Nuzlocke. Mawile is thus the better option here. But for this point in the game, Nuzlocke can really be helpful here as well. Now I want to purchase the Toxic or a Flame Orb, but it doesn't work. Billing, Roxanne, and Watson make me to face Flannery. It's perfect, which we actually don't need to face him in the sun, but he does have a drought Vulpix, which can put you to sleep in a spectacular fashion. After a para, I swap in my Eviolite Pupitar to a fire tank Weather Ball, taking out Vulpix with a critical Rock Slide. It's baiting the Houndoom, which probably has Solar Beam. I swap in Swallow, but he has a hidden power which is super effective against us. If it's this hidden power type, it's probably Ice. Meaning it's time to swap in Mawile, probably knowing he right to be locked in choice item, which fortunately in this time he does. Allowed me to take him out with 3 Vice Grip after he broke a little bit under half health. It sent in his Combusken. This is a trusty one because it's a special Combusken with Fire type, Fire Blast, Focus Blast, and Speed Boost. And on top of that, here goes down my Vibrava. I swap in my Pupitar, hoping to dodge a Focus Blast, but I apparently outspeed. Somehow, despite the speed boost, and Combusken crits. Fortunately, I have a priority on Swallow in Quick Attack to ensure I speed control and take them out, but my team doesn't look really good, especially if this Slugma reading my Minun allowed him to knock out with 3 hits. I need to pray and hope status with with nature power, but I don't get it. And Nuzlocke survived the attack thanks to his Okaberry. And they try another, but he doesn't get it. Nuzlocke goes down. It's allowed me to enter face Swallow, go for a quick attack, knock out Slugma, and gas the battle by getting flame bodied from good measure. I need a strong Pokemon and I know how I can get it. First, picking up a Volbeat in this forest area. And continually train my Pokemon. Let's check this. אוקיי. יש לי הייפר פושנס. פה כדורים. אין לי קוויק בול שזה סאקס, אבל... מה זה? למה אני צריך להסתדר עם השיט הזה? נו ספז. מה הוא עושה בכלל? סטרדי. הוא עושה סטלפרוק. זה מעניין מישהו? היה לו טיפה בולקי אולי, משהו כזה. אם האסטרטגיה עובדת, כמובן לא מספיק. After dropping Delcati's attack, I do some chip with an iron head before tanking your third and baton pass out to the Vorbit. I did a chip damage because one reason. I need to deck out Delcati now. Because now it's baiting Snorlax, and now with the defense I feel really comfortable to set up myself a tail glow. I set up another one, and now and Snorlax doesn't get a crit. Meaning now it's time to heal myself with a Moonlight, and just now swept his team with a +6 was. But Snorlax actually holds. Somehow. His Apom doesn't stand a chance, and even a Focus Sash user can mold through. Ooh, thanks to the Stealth Rock. And now I actually wanna check this against other trainers. Just the fight against me here. His Cacturne go for a Giga Drain, but I tank with Sturdy. Now I don't wanna be greedy instead of a Stealth Rock. Now I swap in Mawile. Now I outspeed, I can set up a stockpile and paralyze. Unfortunately, it doesn't get a crit, and I can baton pass the boost now into Volbeat again. Set up a tail glow. And heal myself with a moonlight while is necessary. Now Axe Stab, quad effective plus 6 bug buzz, demolish Cacturn. Same is Tropius. Nidoking holds, but thanks to a stockpile boost we can tank a flamethrower, probably boosted by sheer force. Manectric is outspeed with overheat somehow. But Volbeat holds and knockout with Bug Buzz. And this last Pokemon Machamp actually resists the attack, but if you can see, I don't have any good switching now. I just need to Bug Buzz. Thanks to his massive HP stat, he holds completely well, and an Ice Punch doesn't even knocks me out. I stay in Moonlight and uses Close Combat, which decreases defense, allows the Volbeat to get there in one hit with Bug Buzz next turn, beating me once and for all. Now, if the chosen is Tropius or Machamp, of course you know what I picked. Machamp is a phenomenal Pokemon, eventually with plus attack nature, and his no guard ability prevent him to miss an attack. My final encounter, which completes me with a full party of 6, comes in this route, and happens to be a Giraffe Rig. I accidentally comes to fight a Wobbuffet, but fortunately I can in predictable fashion I can hold through. The stockpile baton pass strats aren't actually really usable now. כתוב לי את המספר פוקידקס שלו. איך לא יכולתי לחשוב עליו? יש לו בטח לימבר, נכון? slow volt switch. אוקיי, אני רואה שאני חייב לעשות עכשיו ברייב ברד עם סוולו. Now I swap him while dropping his attack and uses Ice Punch, which gets the freaking freeze. Matchup hits a soft earthquake. But I can swap in Swallow. Dodging the attack and baiting another Ice Punch into my Mawile. Now I can repeat the process. Now before I swap in those paths. Now I set up Stealth Rock and Low Kick does really solid damage. Another Low Kick hits. Do good chunk. Activate my Epicat Berry, increasing my special defense. This berry doesn't really matter because Nosepass here only to Volt Switch out. Sending in Giraffe Rig. Now I set up a nasty plot at the time a champ's attack is really dropped out and a boosted sidekick immediately dropping him out. Hitmonchan comes in but Giraffe Rig is surprisingly fast, gets the blow faster and finishes him off. Same is Ariana and his final Polwarth all the way to the win. In the following route, I find the Gloom, but it isn't a really usable Pokemon. And I just escaped. The trainers here start to be really tough. Next route follows by Sandstorm. And here I pick up myself. And here I find the Rhydon. Which is a much better and Rhydon is a much better rock type than Nosepass. I train a little bit here. then I find the strong Pokemon being a Hypno, but I think I stay with my Giraffe. I think staying with my Giraffe is a better idea. Because this point of the game can be really tough. But I don't have the perfect nature and his lightning durability. And my opponent here is Liza. Shield it with a Medicham, which I drop his attack immediately with Intimidate. And a high jump kick almost knocks me out. And Play Rough misses. I swap in Volbeat, but he protectively switch into Zen Headbutt. I can use Bug Buzz now, but it doesn't do anything, and Medicham dropped me immediately. I swap in Swallow, knock out Medicham with an Aerial Ace. This is sending Lunatune. And completely sure you wanna rock me. You wanna use a rock move, I swap in Rhydon. A Life Orb Lunatune can be really tough. And just here I know that. I swap in Girafarig, tank his attack, and he hits a Crunch, but he doesn't enough to knock him out. And he uses Power Gem, and we hold on 9 HP. Another Crunch knocks him out, bathing in his own Girafarig. I actually get an advantage by outspinning him, and he just finishes me off with an Earthquake. This is ouch. And Aerial Ace does knock out Girafarig, but now I need to face off against Slowking, and this is strong like Lunatune, and I think Suck Rhydon is the better strategy. But surprisingly, I outspeed, hit Calm Mind, and I connected a Mega Horn to the one-shot. It's lifting with just his Claydol, and I swap in Machamp for an Earth Power. And now, I need to hope in a Choice Band boosted Ice Punch does the trick, but he outspeeds and we hold on 2 HP the Psychic. And a Choice Band Ice Punch finally end this off. This is probably the worst matchup we ever had. Don't consider my Machamp have a minus Spadaf nature. And they barely have any more Pokeballs. I wanna risk that and they have more Pokeballs. Face it on it against this strong encounter. One of the trainers has a Slowbro, which knocks out my Swallow. And on top of that, I forgot to do an encounter here. Then I find a Medicham. With pure power, this encounter can be one of the worst matchup we can ever has. And he knocks out my Machamp quickly. And I throw just a friend ball. I tank. He did not. And you can guess what happened. My silly little Trapinch. I need to progress through attempt 30. And here my luck comes through. Welcome back, Dragonite. Two of my Elite Four Pokemon come visit together. At level 15, Dratini learns the move Dragon Rage, which it always do 40 damage. If the encounter good encounters doesn't, I pick up myself also Spinner Rock. Now with Dratini, the first gym are really manageable. Except one thing. He has an Heracross, which knows Aerial Ace. Because I need a safe switch, I sacrificed my Spinner Rock, sending in Dratini for free, finish him off with a Dragon Rage, and this Heracross knocks out my Dratini. I start to hit him with a Met Slaps, but I forgot he has Aerial Ace. Rock Slide, in this situation, Rock Slide is completely a better option. Oh, lifesaver encounter doesn't come through. טוב, קיבלנו אנקאונטר שהוא חד משמעית יוזלס. Not too. עזבו אותי עם הברז שלהם. עם מספיק כסף, אל תדאג, יש לי את הדרכים שלי להשיג כסף. זה 1, זה 2. מצידי אני גם אלך לפה למד מתקפות, מה יש כאן? Hidden Power Shadow Ball. וזהו. ככה לא ישר. And guess what the first gym leader Watson do at that time he feels my unbelievable power, even can't touch my Pokemon. My droppings demolish all of our Pokemon in a spectacular fashion. And now I pick up myself Phoebus. Phoebus in this game evolved into my Lodic at level 20. Yep, you hear me. 20. Just like Magikarp to Gyarados. Meaning my Lodic can be a really usable encounter, especially with his competitive ability. And the fact we beat Watson. Another route grants me a Shroomish. And now I start to defeat the wild Pokemon here. To gain more EXP. And evolve my Pokemon, of course. And just at level 20, Phoebus quickly evolves into my Lodic, learns Captivate and Water Pulse in respectable fashion. Trapinch also learns Crunch. Shroomish evolves into a Breloom. Ayatu into Zadu. I double check my encounters. Delibird is just a Delibird, but he already comes with Drill Peck. Zatu have a neutral nature. My Lodic has a neutral nature as well, and a competitive ability. And I have a Poisonal Breloom with Modest. To build well this room, I need a couple of things. First, I stopped in the rest shop to purchase TMs. And they already can pick up Psychic and a return. I thought my Breloom return. Knowing Melodic is a bulky Pokemon, don't have any weakness to the gym leaders now after I beat Watson and has Captivate. I can pretty sure how I can beat that, but Liza, the first gym leader, leads with, you can guess that, Wobbuffet. I start with a Water Pulse. Do this on chunk and use a Safeguard. He failed counter, allowed me to knock him out. He said leaving in Soul Rock. I hold an expert belt, meaning Water Pulse does just shy enough to the knockout. Baiting Mr. Mime, which I fortunately female, meaning I can captivate it twice. Because it uses light screen, Water Pulse doesn't do completely anything, but we can knock him out quickly. I captivate his Zatu before I have to switch out, before switching out to my own Zatu. And my own Zatu learns Shadow Ball by a TM. And the Hyper Power, Base Power, and Super Effective, it doesn't do a lot. And the Omnibus wins. And gets the freaking Omni Boost. Zatu is still in -1 attack, special attack, meaning another Omnibus wind can kill me, but because of the +1 speed, he wins the not actual speed type. And outspeed with a Confused Ray and actually managed to hold in high roll Shadow Ball. Hits with another Omnibus Wind, and I don't hit myself. Connect an Air Slash, knockout Zatu, beating Glyza. We progress the game until the point I managed to find myself and Aaron as an encounter. This is an actually imperfection, because we also find an adamant means. With this means, I can finally change Breloom's nature. Together with Aaron. My wallet originally learn recover. Quickly enough, Aaron evolves into a Leron. Trapinch learn Earthquake. And Aaron evolves into a Leron. Give me more bulk to my team. Zato also learns Psychic, which is great. To get Trapinch evolving into Brava. Let's just hope, shine hope we don't dead. In the Dextery, I pick up myself another Rhyhorn and replace it with my useless Delibird. You have a reason why nobody hates you, Delibird. Training Rhyhorn a little bit. Grants me the resting shop. With my new upgrade, I purchased myself Thunderbolt, which Wyron surprisingly can learn. And now I face against Roxanne, and you know the treatment. Water pools, 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 and that's it. Face the reality of another encounter, this time being Desco. I run out because Dusknoir doesn't exist, and Evil Eye Dusclops for this point in the game aren't actually good. In a quick fashion, Wyron became a Rhydon, Lokarega, and Aaron became an Agron. And finally, my unbelievable starter by Brava becomes an unbeautifully viable Flygon. Yep. Calm mind. תנו לו רואה את התמונה של ברילום. וואלה, יש לי? Hund. Hund za tu agona. גיידון. צריך את זאטו. 178. ואחרון חביב, מייל. צריך אגרון. אגרון יהיה איפשהו פה. ושש. Brian the Flannery. Winona. And now in came the battle against Winona. They can be really tough if you can prepare it well. I leave my logic and he leads with his beautifly. I outspeed and drop the butterfly from the sky with one single swoop of blizzards. It came in his butterfly and blizzard is still connected, dropping and almost dropping from the sky, but he survived with his focus sash. But his hurricane missed, unlike my blizzard, means we can take him out with a water pulse to ensure accuracy, facing in against the Crobat. Crobat does no Giga Drain, but his special attack doesn't too high, and my special defense is much better. I also have Recover to heal me back to full. Crobat also have Nasty Plot, but in one point I still connect a Blizzard and it is enough to the one shot. His Aerodactyl came in, hits hard with a Life Orb Stone Age, which would have killed me if I crit, but because it doesn't, we can take him out with a Water Pulse, sending in the ninjas for last. Which, in my expectations, can't even touch Agron. And after he spent the time with setup, which he can baton pass out to any one of his teammates, and stab 4 times the effective Rock Slide, drop him from the sky, gives me the next badge. My teams look pretty good. And knowing I don't need even an Electabuzz. Hey. one of my Pokemon can be really helpful to me right now. Now we have a strong encounter to pick up, and this is a Claydol. Seeing my team right now, a good bulky psychic type and a ground type in immunity can help me a lot. I successfully captured and say goodbye to Zadu. These things have toxic and stealth rock on top of the things. בוא נסתכל איפה קליידול בזה של הורן. קליידול 344, יש לי כזה? יש לי בלטווין, קליידול. One. אין לו מוקסי, זה כבר מרגיע אותי. מה שלא מרגיע אותי, אני יכול לעשות אותה בלי אקסיד. אוקיי, עשה לי טנדר וייב. טונט. פרפלינץ'. רגע, עכשיו הוא הפקיד, אבל פה הוא עשה את הטעות הגדולה שלו. כי כאן, כשהוא שיתק אותי, הוא הסביר לי בעצם את היכולת של מיילוטיק, מרבל סקייל, שמעלה לה את ההגנה. ובליזרד לא הרג אותו, אבל ליצ'סיד עזרו לי להרוג את גרדוס, הוא להישאר עם חיים מלאים, ועם מרבל סקייל עדיין פעיל. זה מוציא את רליקן. הוא פספס את ההתקפה שלו, וריין בוסטד וודר פלוס עשה הרבה נזק וגם קיבל את הקונפיוז'ן. הצמש פגע, אבל הודות למרבל סקייל איכשהו שרדתי. החלטתי להחליף לפלייגון והוא פגע בעצמו. מעולה. עכשיו אני יכול לעשות ארט ספיד ולמחוץ אותי עם ארטקוויק. זה מה שערך 3 פוקמונים, הראשון ביניהם הוא פליטוד. והחלפתי לאגרון, ציפייה לאייסבים שחטפתי בצורה הרבה יותר מטובה, ואז לברלום וציפייה לסקלד, אבל הוא פשוט עשה לי יותר מדי נזק ומכה נוספת כבר הרגה אותי. הייתי חייב את הסייב סוויץ' הזה, ובזמן שהוא ניסה לפגוע בי עם סקלד התחלתי להשתמש ברקאבר, והחלפתי לאגרון, ומשום מה הוא השתמש בסקלד עוד פעם. החלפתי למיילוטיק, אבל הפורלסיס הזה פשוט עשה לי יותר מדי בעיות. והוא עוד פעם לחד אותי על ריקאבר. החלטתי תכף לקליידול בשביל האייסבים, אבל עדיין איכשהו עשיתי אאוט ספיד והצלחתי לזרוק את הטוקסיק לפני שהסקלד הרג אותי. החלפתי לפלייגון ומשם למיילוטיק בחזרה, רק לקבל עוד טוקסיק דמג'. הפוקמון הבא שלה היה קורסולה, שהוא רוק טייפ, אז זה קצת יותר הקל עליי באופן של, אתם יודעים, להביס אותו, למרות שגם כמוני, גם לקורסולה יש ריקאבר. ואז הוא הוציא את דוגונג. אין לי בליזארד, והוא תקע אותי על ווירפול. בקושי הקרב הזה פשוט חונק לי מדי. השתחררתי מהווירפול והחלפתי לריידון, והווירפול פספס, אבל אז ריידון קיבל את השק. החלפתי לפלייגון, עשיתי רוקסלייד ופספסתי. רוקסלייד פגע, קיבל את הפריקינג פלינץ' שאפשר לי להרוג אותו עם עוד אחד, ואשכרה לסיים את הקרב הזה. רק עם פלייגון ומיילוטיק בחיים. היו לי מלא פוקימונים טובים, אבל הרוב מת. ולכן אני צריך את המאמן החזק על מנת שאוכל להתקיים הלאה. למרות שזה מאמן שיכול פשוט להיות כל כך מסוכן. במקרה שלנו הוא וואלי. התחלתי עם ריינדנס, המילטון כשהוא עשתה סייז מטוס. אודרפולס פגע, קיבל את הקונפיוז'ן והיא פגעה בעצמה. זה נתן לי אופרטוניטי די טוב להשתמש בריקאבר, להחזיר לעצמי את החיים שלי כשהיא פגעה בעצמה עוד פעם. אודרפולס נוסף הוריד את מילטנק. זה הוציא את הטורוס שלו, שחטף אאוט ספיד משום מה. ואז הוא הוציא לי נגדי פריקינג על הקזם. והטריין בוסטד סייקיק היה קצת יותר מדי חזק כלאכול, ויש לו גם סאשה, אז ביי פלייגון. מיילוטיק איכשהו עושה לו אאוט ספיד בעצמה, מסיבה מוזרה ולא ברורה בעליל, אבל עדיין קיבלה את הספדף דרופ, אבל כן הצליחה להוריד את על הקזם. היפנו נכנס, פגע עם זן הדבט, והבנתי שאני צריך עוד פעם את הגשם. כשלא נשארו לי יותר מדי שימושים ברקאבר, כל טיפת חיים כאן חשובה לי. באיזשהו מקום הוא הוריד אותי לשתי חיים לפני שהצלחתי להוריד אותו, להשאיר לוולי רק את דנספרס שמת בקלות ואיכשהו הצלחתי לנצח. ואם אתם שואלים אותי דנספרס או היפנו, אני חושב שהתשובה שלי ברורה. להיפנו הזה יש בלי דרמה, בהיפנוסיס. שיטה נחמדה, אבל כן. גם הצלחתי ללכוד לעצמי את מגנטון. פוקימון גם די נחמד. זה היה כמובן במקום פוקימון כמו מדגרוס ודברים כאלה, כן. הראוט הזאת היא רק אלקטריק טייפס. אי אפשר להאמין פה. סטארפברי. יש לי סלק. אוקיי, אז אותך אני מוריד. איפה מגנמייט ומגנטון? יש לי אותם, נכון? יש לי, אוקיי. דקס. אוקיי, 97, ומה אני עוד צריך? 82. אני חייב שעכשיו אני אצטרך להילחם בפלנרי, זה יקל עליי, כי אני יכול לבטל את השמש. נעשה outspeed לסלייקינג? גיגאים! היפנו, הכל תלוי בך עבדי. לא גיגאים פה! למה אתה לא יכול לפגוע את הפאקינג היפנוסיס שלך? עכשיו אני צריך עוד פעם להפסיק. מה? אני בא.